Small habits can make a huge difference in a person's life. They're like the compound interest in our savings account. But developing the right habits in childhood will put kids on the roadmap to a healthy, fulfilling lifestyle and on the road to success, I think more than anything else. So, in this video, I'll share top 5 success habits that elementary kids should develop, and I'll share how to develop these success habits. So, the first one I think is really healthy lifestyle habits. We're talking about things like a regular sleep schedule, getting up at the same time in the morning, going to bed at the same time each night. Basically, a healthy daily routine. And one important thing here for parents to consider is, are your kids getting enough daily sleep? Because the American Academy of Sleep Medicine says that kids from the age of 6 to 12 years old need to be sleeping 9 to 12 hours a day. Okay, so that's 9 hours minimum for kids that are 6 to 12 years old. And that teenagers, 13 to 18-year-olds, should be sleeping 8 to 10 hours a day. Again, 8 hours minimum. Among other healthy daily habits are things like nutritious eating, having exercise be part of your life. So, the second habit that I think is crucial for kids to develop is starting your day off with an intention or setting a goal. Now, teaching goal setting is very important and will serve your child in school, later in their career, and personal life. But, what type of intentions or goals can young kids set for the day? It can be pretty simple. So, something like, I'll ask a good question today, or I'll focus on my math class, or maybe I'll sit with a new friend at lunch, or it could be something, I'll get my homework done right after school so I have some extra free time. And when is the best time to do this goal setting? Well, it's in the morning, maybe during breakfast or on the drive to school. Now, the third habit is scheduling some time each day for self learning. Now, that's truly a success habit you don't want to miss. Essentially, it's setting aside some time to pursue an interest or an independent passion project or reading a book. You could be doing research online on a topic that's, your kiddo is really interested in, or I don't know, learning to code or something like that. But again, here, it shouldn't be overwhelming. Just start, think of something to do, maybe for 20 minutes a day. And it's really more of a matter of consistency and frequency over the kind of initial time duration you're going to be spending this. Now, the fourth, pretty obvious one, but important one, completing homework daily. Now, it's very important for kids to learn to organize and manage their time and their workload as part of their success habits. And this really establishes consistent learning habits. So rather than procrastination or getting into a rut of falling behind and constantly playing that catch up game. Because, once you fall behind, you often stay behind. So, and the fifth success habit is daily reflections in the evening. Now, again, this is such a great habit to establish early on for kids because it really builds self awareness, mental health, and it helps with goal setting as well. So, what are some of those things you can talk about in the evening? Maybe you'll do it at the dinner table or when your child is getting into bed. Again, start with something simple. How did this day go? What was good about it? What am I grateful for? What could I have done differently? What would I like to do tomorrow instead? In his New York Times bestseller Tiny Changes, Remarkable Results, Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones, James Clear talks about how these incremental improvements, these small daily habits, can make a huge, huge difference in our lives. Basically, he's saying, if you're getting 1% better each day at something for a year, maybe doing your homework, right? You'll end up 37 times better at something at the end of the year. And the author also emphasizes that the right habits create positive identities in people and in kids. And it's that those identities are that what shape us in the very long term. So for parents, I would say it really means encouraging developing the right habits because of the right identity this will lead to. For example, when you're encouraging the habit of doing homework, the goal is not just to get straight A's, but the goal is really to become a motivated self-learner. That's the identity we're aiming for. Or for example, when we're encouraging the habit of daily healthy eating, the goal is not to follow some diet, but actually become someone who lives a health conscious lifestyle, that identity. Or, for example, with this habit of setting daily goals. So, again, the aim is not just to accomplish these daily goals perfectly, but rather to become someone who's goal oriented. So, here are my 5 success habits that you can implement in young kids. And I wanted to thank you for watching the Education Secrets. And if you'd like to learn more about the tools to instill success habits in your kids, check out www.educationsecrets.co. Thank you for watching. If you're enjoying this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos.